there's someone out there who hasn't seen Fela. Whenever it comes, just go see it, or buy some of the music and listen to it.
Yes.
But this music grips you.
Yes.
And I had a spiritual moment. What was it like for you doing this every night? Or when I presume it's every night. But doing this and listening to this music. What sort of experience did you have that's memorable?
Doing it every night.
What experience? Describe an experience you had that you believe was deeply spiritual for you.
Gotcha. By the time we get to the Orisha section in the show, that is a very, it's meant to take you someplace, right? And so you have to be aware of where you are in that moment. I think, wow, tough question. Kind of. I feel like from, when we're in the dressing room and we're getting ready, sometimes, we might be in pain or you're like, I'm just tired. And then coming down the stairs, we hear the music and you start to literally transform, because it's like you're getting ready for, like, not just a performance, and it's not a battle, but it's like you're getting ready for something, because every time you're on that stage, we're giving so much to the audience. And this might be their first time seeing the show. But I just realized in general, like, how much we gave. And sometimes afterwards, the importance of giving back to yourself, because we give to the audience and you get something back, but then the audience is also taking.
Yes.
Right? So they're not always giving back to you. They give back an appreciation at the end. There's smiles in the audience, but, there's like this, I don't know if I can explain it.
Emptying.
Yeah, because ideas that you're leaving it all on the stage. When you perform, right? The ideas that you're not holding back. Like, I'm giving you 200% of who I am in this moment. And that's what makes it, and that's the relationship we're having, But I have to give you all of me in order for you to have the best experience at that moment.
Have you ever been able to identify the thing, or what is this thing the audience can give you back, or give back to you, other than appreciation? What do you think would have helped to fill that void?
No, I think that's just the challenge of being a performer. I think that's the sacrifice, if I can say.
Lauren, let's take a break, and when we come back, I want to talk about the rhythms and movements in Guinea. What you learn.
Okay.
Let's take a break.
Many people have summer camps, but there are very, very few people that do a summer dance camp and take it into the community. And that's, to me, what also makes this organization different from the rest, is that the work is for that dancer who already has the passion, but then it's also for the kid who might not know yet that they have the passion.
I think that art is the bridge to get young people from one place to another. Because most people will tell you, including me, that even if you aren't looking to be a professional artist for the rest of your life, having the opportunity to express yourself and be creative and be able to see life outside of your everyday sets off a light in you. And that's a light that can produce hope. That's a light that can show you what you can accomplish, whether you want to be a sports broadcaster, whether you want to be a ballet dancer, whether you want to draw, or whether you want to be an attorney. Whatever it is you want to do with your life, art is the opportunity to show you how creativity can be that bridge for you.
Really encouraged me, especially when she spoke about self-worth. I'm not a person that's very confident about myself, and for her telling me that you have to own yourself and you have to know your capabilities and be proud of who you are, I think that really encouraged me to stay strong and do things to satisfy myself and not to satisfy others.
I really like what she said about the confidence. I never had confidence in myself. I was used to be a shy girl, always by my corner, but now I'm more opened up. I'm more in front of the classes to learn, and it doesn't matter if I do mistakes. Everybody's there to do mistakes, and I love her because she's not a boring teacher to teach. She make it fun, and she make it very interesting to learn.
These eyes, they tell it, they show it, like ocean inside wells that take you in whole and leave you there, even if you ain't ready to stay or swim.
It's a great experience for anyone to do, any kid, any teenager, if they really want to get into the arts.
I really enjoyed it and I really learned a lot in all classes, such as the drums, the contemporary, the African. Everything was great, and even the food, everything.
We're back. We're back to the minute. See, this is all your fault. No! It is your fault. We're back to the lovely Lauren DeVoe. Lauren, I want to ask you, what are some things you learned about rhythms and movement when you were in Guinea?
Oh, wow. Some things I learned about rhythm and movement. I feel like just gaining even more of an appreciation for how complex and polyrhythmic everything is, and kind of feeling like, wow, when people grow up with this, how easy it appears to be.
I'm curious. Hold on a
Yes.
second.
Okay.
You're a professional dancer.
I am
You've been
professional.
dancing all your life.
Right.
You went to Guinea,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Madam
Kariatu.
Kariatu. Good, got it. Madam Kariatu. You're telling me that you've seen dance moves
Mm-hmm.
from, young people, whatever, that you find very complex?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because the music, I come back to the music and dance go together, right?
Right.
So when you are in an environment of, I think, constant creation, but you're involved in that process of how it's created, you have this certain ease. But then someone trying to learn that ease, that you have, it takes a little minute. Sometimes it's not as doesn't come as easy.
Is there a particular movement that really stunned you, and when you got it, it was like,
You're really making me think back right now.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. Wow, was there a movement that really stunned me? I can't think of one right now. Something might come to me.
But you've had your moments, though.
Absolutely, I've had my moments. Absolutely. Because African dance, there's a lot of different things going on. Like your head is doing one thing, your hands are doing something different, the feet is on a whole other rhythm, So just the simple fact that you have all these components to think about in 1 second, yeah.
What are you passionate about?
What am I passionate about? I could say dance, but of course I'm passionate about dance. You know, I'm passionate about, I guess at this stage in my life, I'm really passionate about young people learning about themselves and being exposed to things that will help them learn more about themselves, you know? Go ahead.
No.
You know, we live in a society right now where it's all about success, you know, and are you getting A's in school so you can go to like the best college in the world or in the country, instead of how are you doing today? You know what I mean? Like, what's your spirit saying to you right now? Like, what do you need to live your best life, you know? So I'm kind of passionate about how can we help young people unlock that within themselves so they can be whoever they're supposed to be, dancer, doctor, you know, whoever they want to be in life, you know.
What is the appeal to young people? You're an educator, and I guess you work with young people. What is the appeal? What keeps you going when it comes to working with them?
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's just the joy. Just the joy in their, when their faces light up because they got it. You know, like something you were teaching them, they're like, I got it, you know? And sometimes it's just that simple. Like, I think everyone should, even adults should be that way. Like, I got it, you know?
You teach dance, you're a choreographer. Take us a bit into your world and tell us what is gratifying to you about dance, about teaching dance?
Oh wow. Well, right now I'm working with an organization called Elements of Evolution in Dance, and I'm a program coordinator with them. So I'm actually responsible for teaching artists going into schools and teaching dance, theater, music, visual arts. Yeah, so really sharing that with students as well. And so sometimes I have moments, you know, when I can sometimes maybe go into our dance school and share movement from Fela, or, you know, I have these moments. And what is, I don't know.
That's good. How have you grown as a dancer in the last 10 years?
I feel like I've gotten smarter, you know. A couple of injuries, you know, teach you a lot. Definitely, I mean, it's very physical, you know, so you're definitely going to have some injuries.
Any injury in Fela? Because you were moving.
I know, right? So, I had injuries pre-Fela that, you know, kind of took a little adjustment in Fela.
You didn't think you were.
I was.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. You know, the body is amazing. That's what I'll definitely say. The body is amazing, and if you take care of it, you can accomplish what you need to sometimes.
I want to spend a little while longer on Fela.
Okay.
If only just to ask this question. After each performance, do you learn something about yourself?
Yes.
You know,
I'll say yes. You know, it depends on the day. You know, sometimes it's, you know, you realize you weren't paying as much attention as you needed to, you know, and that's why you ran into a person or, you know, or you were so involved with the audience and that's why you're tired or, yeah, I think you definitely learn a lot.
Electrical engineer. How does your knowledge of math and science help you as a dancer?
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, off the top, of course, dance is physics.
Yeah.
So that's easy, you know, just understanding, like just naturally the body, the dancer's realm is a physics realm, you know. How does math and science? I think for me, incorporating how to approach problems in engineering helps me in dance. So I'm always thinking about, okay, this is a problem. And so what I learned is you have a problem. What are the formulas you're going to use to solve the problem? And then you can come up with a solution, right?
Approach.
So,
what is it about teaching that speaks to you?
The fact that I'm supposed to share what I know. I'm not supposed to really keep it to myself.
You love love,
Mhm.
and that is a big part of your life. How would you say you see love? How does it manifest for you sometimes in your life?
Love?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Are we in personal right now?
No. Love.
Love.
Teaching a child.
Teaching. Love. I mean, of course, my husband,
Hi, Charles.
Hi. Probably the ultimate, in love, outside of my parents, of course. Love. I think, I feel like I'm a very giving person. Somewhat selfless to a fault. Sometimes you give too much or you do things, in sacrificing yourself.
Yes.
But ultimately it's because I love being alive, I love doing what I do.
You work with young people, young girls. Young people sometimes come up with problems, especially adolescents.
Absolutely.
What do you say to a group of young people, or young women, especially young girls, who perhaps are feeling despondent or feeling disillusioned, and like they just want to give up on education? What would you say if you confronted with that?
Right. I think it kind of goes back to how we as a society are kind of seeing success. And what would I say to a young girl? When I was at Howard, of course, this elder used to always say to me, smile. Smile, and then smile to these young girls. And sometimes it's just that simple. Sometimes it's just the smile that they need, and just the conversation, to know that someone cares, that someone's listening. And I think even just listening, not even me saying something all the time, just kind of listening to what they have to say.
Do you like counseling? I want to ask you like solving problems. That's obvious. But
Right.
do you like counseling or giving advice sometimes?
I realize I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if people always like my advice, but I obviously don't mind giving advice. But I like listening. I think I'm a great listener.
You've worked with all kinds of professional choreographers.
Mm-hmm.
Which or who has had the which one of them? Like, this is maybe an unfair question.
Don't get me in trouble.
No, I'm not going to get in trouble.
Don't get me in trouble.
Who would you say has challenged you? Whose choreography would you say has challenged you the most?
That still would get me in trouble.
Alright. Alright. Or what particular style? Not the name, but the style. Is it in ballet? Is it in African dance?
They're also different.
Okay.
They're also different. And what I'll definitely say, what I can say about being a dancer is that your job is to take on the challenge, of learning something that's not maybe comfortable for you or that might be outside of your wheelhouse. And then I'll also say, because I have been trained in ballet and African respectively, and then kind of learned modern dance in the process, just just knowing how to learn techniques gives you, so many options, because you can, I don't want to say pick up anything, but you can kind of pick up anything,
What happens when a choreographer presents a set of movements, and you as a professional dancer thinking, well, there could be a different way of doing this. How do you deal with that?
How do I tell them I don't want to do that? Is that what you're saying?
No, but how do you? I asked Yannick LeBron this question last week. What is the relationship between a choreographer and a dancer? And he spoke a lot about respect, and sort of indirectly saying knowing your place, but disrespect. But what happens? I'm just curious. Here you are, you know all these techniques, you're experienced, you're exposed. Choreographer said,
But I want you to do this.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. You have to put your ego down, right? Because you're not the choreographer, and you can't see all the pieces that the choreographer sees. Sorry. So, because you can't see everything, you have to. This is where you have to kind of step in the choreographer's shoes for me and be like, oh, okay, let me just do what he's or she is asking. Because I'm a piece of a bigger picture, right? So,
is there a particular choreographer you were craving to work with?
Wow. Good question.
Have you ever thought of working with someone
that I haven't worked with yet?
Yes.
I don't know. Excuse me. I feel like, it's so interesting. My dance career, I've been very blessed, to have like all these different opportunities in terms of just kind of being in the right place at the right time, and someone saying, hey, Lauren, come over here. Like, I'm working with so-and-so. You should come check out, And I've worked with a lot of amazing people. So I have to come back to that one. I don't know.
All right. For young women that are or young people that are looking at the show tonight, listening to you and interested in dance, what do you say to them about getting to where you are at your level professionally?
Wow. You have to work hard. Nowadays everything's about instant success. Instant, I got it. So kind of like staying committed, working hard, doing what you love, and being open to different things. So, if I would have only stayed in the realm of ballet, I wouldn't have been in Fela. Probably not. You know what I mean? So kind of this idea that I was open to learning something different, something new, and yeah.
Let's take another break.
Okay.
Awesome. Throughout the week, I met phenomenal people from the stage, which was amazing. They taught me so many new things, and I learned great dance steps. It was a pleasure being here for the week and meeting all these wonderful people. And they had so much to share with us, and then we went well with everything they taught us. And in Miss Halima's class and other classes, I will keep things in my head to carry me further in whatever I want to do with the words of encouragement they gave me throughout the week.
I just want to say it was a great experience. Like, I had lots of fun with all my teachers, and I learned a lot of lessons that I will carry with me throughout whatever career I choose. It was just like an amazing experience, and I had a lot of fun.
Atkins Live!
many people have summer camps, but there are very, very few people that do a summer dance camp and take it into the community. And that's, to me, what also makes this organization different from the rest, is that the work is for that dancer who already has the passion, but then it's also for the kid who might not know yet that they have the passion.
I think that art is the bridge to get young people from one place to another. Because most people will tell you, including me, that even if you aren't looking to be a professional artist for the rest of your life, having the opportunity to express yourself and be creative.
We're back to the lovely Lauren. Lauren, what are most people surprised to learn about you when they get to know you?
What are most? You have to ask them. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Let me phrase it this way then.
Okay.
What is one thing about you believe that might surprise people to know about?
To know about me. That didn't make it easier. You know what's funny? I think. What's something that people learn about me that surprises them?
Or you think might surprise them?
Sometimes I'm really funny.
I think I should get off camera.
Sometimes I'm really funny. I'm like a quirky kind of funny though. I'm just kind of like out of nowhere kind of funny.
How do you define beauty?
Oh, wow. Beauty, you know, beauty for me is always from the inside out, you know? So it's really more about who you are, how you treat other people, you know, and that's what makes you beautiful.
What would you say you've learned about yourself over the lifespan through the lifespan of your career?
I only have patience for certain things. Like I'm a very patient, kind and patient person, you know. I was raised well. But, you know, sometimes I don't have, I was saying something earlier, I'm a very realistic person, you know, so I don't have space for insincerity, you know. And then something else not recently, but I've let go of what other people think of me or how they see me or worrying about other people think of me, you know? So this idea of being shamed for something you did or didn't do, you know, kind of thing, like, life is too short, you know? Like, we all have stuff to work on.
You mentioned your grandmother, you know, what an impact she had on you. Your mom, you mentioned the ancestors. When things are not going right for you, when the challenges are overwhelming, who are you listening to? Who are you channeling during those times?
Wow. When things aren't going right.
Yes.
You know,
who's in your head? Whose voice?
Definitely my family.
Your father.
My family, you know. I hear my mom saying, "Are you happy?" Because she asks me all the time, "Are you happy?"
Are you happy now, Laura?
I am. I am. It's very important. It's been a guiding light, you know, because it makes me listen to my spirit when I ask that question, you know. And then my dad is very, you know, he would say things like, "Well, we taught you everything you need to know. Go ahead, we taught you everything you need to know."
Sound wisdom. When are you most happy?
When I'm dancing. Yeah, it could be anything. It could be in a dance class. It could be a performance. It could be just playing around in the living room. Yeah.
What are you most thankful for?
Wow, so much. I'm thankful for.
Only one more.
Only one?
Yes. Okay, give us two then.
What am I most thankful for? Love and life.
I like that. Love and life. Where do you draw your inspiration?
Wow.
If you had to choreograph
Yeah.
the dance, I'm not going to say of your life, but if you had to choreograph a special dance, where would you go to for inspiration?
Charles, of course.
Yeah, poor Charles.
I know. He's gonna be like,
Oh.
I mean, he. It's funny because, he's known me half my life. You know, maybe even more than half. But and so, yeah, like he knows so much about me, and I know so much about myself because of him and relationships with other people. It's just probably Charles.
What's one word that pops into your mind when you think of Charles? Immediately, Lauren.
Other than love, I mean.
I did not say other than. That's good.
Right. I mean, he's my best friend, He's definitely
Awesome. When you think back on the long arc of your dance career, what would you say you got right?
I guess like staying the course,
Discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could go back in time, what would you tell 15-year-old Lauren?
It's gonna get good.
Oh, Lauren. What makes you laugh out loud?
Oh, wow.
Yes, Lauren. I know you make other people laugh out loud, but what makes you laugh out loud?
Just silliness. Just sometimes children being children, or just. I can't think of it.
Well, I want to thank you. We're at the end of the show. No. Did you feel it?
No.
Exactly. I told you. I promised you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming, Lauren. I mean, I really, really appreciate you taking the time to come and letting us into your world.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. What surprised you about the show?
I didn't cry.
Next time, Lauren.
Next time. No, I was open, so I was ready for whatever you're gonna throw at me. But they were great questions.
Thank you. And to the audience, thank you for tuning in. This is Selwyn Collins saying, fear not what fear whispers to you, fear your obedience to it. Good night.
And be able to see life outside of your everyday sets off a light in you. And that's a light that can produce hope. That's a light that can show you what you can accomplish, whether you want to be a sports broadcaster, whether you want to be a ballet dancer, whether you want to draw, or whether you want to be an attorney. Whatever it is you want to do with your life, art is the opportunity to show you how creativity can be that bridge for you.
It really encouraged me, especially when she spoke about self-worth. I'm not a person that's very confident about myself, and for her telling me that you have to own yourself and you have to know your capabilities and be proud of who you are, I think that really encouraged me to stay strong and do things to satisfy myself and not to satisfy others.
I really like what she said about the confidence. I never had confidence in myself. I was used to be a shy girl. I was by my corner, but now I'm more opened up. I'm more in front of the classes to learn. And doesn't matter if I do mistakes. Everybody's there to do mistakes. And I love her because she's not a boring teacher to teach. She make it fun and she make it very interesting to learn.
These eyes, they tell it, they show it, like ocean inside wells that take you in whole and leave you there, even if you ain't ready to stay or swim.
It's a great experience for anyone to do, any kid, any teenager, if they really want to get into the arts.
I really enjoyed it and I really learned a lot in all classes, such as the drums, the contemporary, the African. Everything was great, and even the food, everything was awesome.
Throughout the week, I met phenomenal people from the stage, which was amazing. They taught me so many new things, and I learned great dance steps. It was a pleasure being here for the week and meeting all these wonderful people. And they had so much to share with us, and then we went well with everything they taught us. And in Miss Halima's class and other classes, I will keep things in my head to carry me further in whatever I want to do, with the words of encouragement they gave me throughout the week.
I just want to say it was a great experience. Like, I had lots of fun with all my teachers, and I learned a lot of lessons that I will carry with me throughout whatever career I choose. It's just like an amazing experience, and I had a lot of fun.
Atkins live!
Many people have summer camps, but there are very, very few people that do a summer dance camp and take it into the community. And that's, to me, what also makes this organization different from the rest, is that the work is for that dancer who already has the passion, but then it's also for the kid who might not know yet that they have the passion.
I think that art is the bridge